Hello friends. So in this video we study about conformal transformations. This is again a part of module 2, that is in module 2 conformal transformation and complex integration. So now here we study what is conformal transformations. So consider a complex valued function w equal to fz, where z equal to x plus iy. So therefore w equal to fz equal to u of x comma y plus I into v of x comma y. We write the fz like in this form. So therefore the complex quantities z equal to z of x comma y and w equal to w of u comma v are represented in two separate planes, namely the z plane and the w plane respectively. So a point x comma y in the z plane corresponds to a point u comma v in the w plane if set of points x comma y traces a curve C in the z plane and corresponding points u of u comma v traces a curve c dash in the w plane, then we say that the curve C is transformed or mapped onto the c dash under the transformation w equal to f of z. The corresponding set of points in the two planes are called images of each other. And if this transformation preserves the angle between any two curves both in magnitude and sense, then it is called a conformal transformation. If only the magnitude of the angle is preserved, then a transformation is called a isogonal transformation. So now we discuss about a plane w equal to f of z to z square. So here z is one plane and w is one plane. So how it transforms, that is x comma y to u comma v, we study here. Let us consider w equal to z square. So w means, that is w is in variables u and v, that is u plus iv is equal to z is x plus iy whole square. So that is u plus iv equal to x plus iy whole square is x square minus y square plus I into 2xy. So therefore u equal to x square minus y square, that is the real part, and imaginary part is v equal to 2xy. Now we have to convert, if we taking the w plane, that is z plane, in straight by considering straight lines. So this straight lines to convert in parabolic form. So how to convert? Let us consider case 1, that is let us consider in case 1, let us consider x equal to c1, that is x c1 be any constant. Then the set of equations 1 can be written as, that is u equal to c1 square minus y square and v equal to 2c1y. So therefore y equal to v by 2c1, and substituting this in u in this equation, we get u equal to c1 square minus v square by 4c1 square, or v square by 4c1 square equal to c1 square minus u. This comes left hand side and this comes right hand side, or v square equal to minus 4c1 square u minus c1 square. So this is the parabolic equation in w plane, that is symmetric about the real axis with its vertex at c1 square comma 0, means which is in the form of y square is equal to 4ax, and then vertex is at c1 square comma 0 and focus at the origin. Now here we observe that the line x equal to minus u also transform into the same parabola. If x equal to c1 and if x equal to minus c1 we take, we get the same parabola. Now case 2, If suppose y is constant, let us consider y equal to C2, where C2 is a constant. The set of points of equation 1 should be written as u equal to x square minus C2 square and v equal to 2x C2. So therefore from this is x equal to v by 2 C2. Substituting this in u, we get u equal to v square by 4 C2 square minus C2 square, or v square by 4 C2 square equal to u plus C2 square. By simplification, we get v square equal to 4 C2 square into bracket u plus C2 square. So this is also a parabola in the w plane, symmetrical about the real axis, whose vertex is at minus C2 square comma 0 and focus is at origin. Also y equal to minus C2 is transformed into the same parabola. Hence, from these two cases, we conclude that the straight line parallel to the coordinate axis in the z plane mapped onto parabola in the w plane. That is, the figure should be here. A figure I have done. Here a figure is sketched. That is, if suppose this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis in z plane. So whenever x equal to c1 means this is the straight line parallel to y-axis, then equation straight line is x equal to c1. Again this is x equal to minus c1, the same. So we get in w plane, we get the parabolic form, that is v square equal to minus 4 c1 square into bracket u minus c1 square. This is the parabola we get. The vertex should be c1 square comma 0. Similarly, whenever y equal to c2, this is y equal to c2, which is parallel to x-axis. So we get in w plane the parabola like v square equal to minus 4 c2 square u plus c2 square, where the vertex is minus c2 square comma 0. Now case 3. Let us consider a circle with center, origin and radius r in the z plane, that is mod z equal to r. So z equal to r e raised to I theta, means r is the radius and center is 0. Hence w equal to, that is z square, w equal to z square. This is the discussion of z square we are studying. So r e raised to I theta whole square, that is nothing but r square e raised to 2I theta, or we write r e raised to I pi. We can say where r is equal, capital R is equal to r square and pi is equal to nothing but 2 theta. So this is also a circle in the w plane having radius r square and sustaining an angle 2 theta at the origin. Hence we conclude that a circle with center, origin and radius r in the z plane maps onto a circle with center, origin and radius r square in the w plane. So here this is z plane, this is center is origin and subtending angle theta with radius r. So in w plane we get that is radius should be r square, subtending angle 2 theta. Hence the solution. So for this one we solve one example here, that is, find the region in the w plane bounded by the lines x equal to 1, comma y equal to 1 and x plus y equal to 1 under the transformation w equal to z square. Means here x, y values are given, means which are the planes bounded by the lines. Let w equal to z square. W means u plus iv. We convert z planes to the w plane. We sketch the figure also here. How it comes, we see here that w equal to z square means u plus iv equal to x plus iv whole square. It is nothing but x square minus y square plus I into 2xy. So consider x equal to 1. So equation 1 becomes that is u equal to 1 minus y square and v equal to 2y. So from v equal to 2y means y equal to v by 2. Substituting in u, we have u equal to 1 minus v by 2 whole square, it is 1 minus v square by 4, or v square by 4 equal to, we by substituting we get by simplification v square equal to 4 into bracket 1 minus u, that is nothing but v square in the form of y square is equal to 4x, which is a parabolic form. So this is a parabola in the w plane with vertex 1 comma 0 and symmetrical about the u axis. Similarly, consider y equal to 1, then equation 1 becomes u equal to x square minus 1 and v equal to 2x. So this implies that x equal to v by 2, substituting in u, we get u equal to v square by 2 whole square minus 1, or u equal to v square by 4 minus 1. So by simplification we get v square equal to 4 into bracket 1 plus u. So this is again a parabola in the w plane with vertex minus 1 comma 0 and symmetric about the u axis. And the third point is, that is, consider x plus y equal to 1 or y equal to 1 minus x. So the equation 1 becomes u equal to x square minus 1 minus x whole square, or u equal to minus 1 plus 2x. So therefore 2x equal to u plus 1, and vx equal to 2x into bracket 1 minus x. So substituting here vx and 2x and y, by substitution 2x is equal to 1 plus u. In v we have here we substitute, that is x value here 2x equal to nothing but u plus 1. So by simplification we get x equal to u plus 1 by 2. So therefore 2x equal to 1 plus u, or x equal to 1 by 2 u plus 1. So therefore v equal to, here we substitute 2x equal to nothing but 1 plus u, and x is equal to, here we substitute 1 minus 1 plus u by 2. So by simplification 1 plus u, 1 minus u by 2. So this is nothing but v equal to 1 by 2 1 minus u square, or 1 minus u square equal to v, or u square equal to minus 2 into bracket v minus 1 by 2. This is again a parabola in the w plane with vertex 0 comma 1 by 2, symmetric about the v axis, and the region is as follows. So in the z plane, that is, equation should be x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and x plus y equal to 1. This is passes x plus y equal to 1. So the region is here. So we find the same region in w plane, that is the parabolic equation comes u square equal to minus 2 into v minus 1 by 2. So when it is x plus y equal to 1, then this is parabola is v square equal to 4 into 1 plus u, and this is parabola is, that is, v square equal to 4 into 1 minus u. So this is the figure, and this is hence the solution. So this discussion comes in examination for 6 or 7 marks. Remember this one. So now we discuss discussion of w equal to e raised to z. So consider w equal to e raised to z. So that is u plus iv equal to e raised to x plus iy. So that gives e raised to x cos y plus I into e raised to x sin y. So therefore u equal to e raised to x cos y and v equal to e raised to x sin y. Consider this equation 1. So now we find the image in w plane corresponding to the straight lines parallel to the coordinate axis in the z plane. Consider x equal to constant and y equal to constant. Let us eliminate x and y separately from 1. Squaring and adding both these equations, we have u square plus v square equal to e raised to 2x. So from dividing we get v by u equal to tan y. That is, consider equation 2 and equation 3. Now case 1, let us x equal to c1 be a constant, x equal to c1 where c1 is a constant. Then equation 2 becomes, that is, u square plus v square equal to e raised to 2c1. Consider this is again a constant, this is considered r square, that is u square plus v square equal to r square, say that is this is again a constant. So this represents a circle with a center origin and radius r in the w plane. And case 2, let y equal to c2 where c2 is a constant. So equation 3 becomes V by U equal to tan C2, that is equal to some MC. This is again a constant now. So therefore V equal to mu. So V equal to mu, this represents a straight line passing through the origin in the W plane, and the figure should be here. If suppose x equal to C1 and y equal to, this is line C2 in the Z plane, corresponding in W plane, this represents a circle. Consider this is a circle. Let it be u square plus v square equal to r square, and the line passes through this origin, that is v equal to mu, and if we draw the tangent, this should be makes an angle 90 degree. So conclusion, that is the straight lines parallel to the x axis in the z plane maps onto a straight line passing through the origin in the w plane. That is, the straight line parallel to y axis in the z plane maps onto a circle with center origin and radius r, where r equal to e raised to c in the w plane. Hence the discussion. So the next one is discussion of w equal to z plus 1 by z, where z is not equal to 0. Consider w equal to z plus 1 by z. Put z equal to r e raised to I theta. So we have u plus iv, we get, that is u plus iv by simplification, u plus iv equal to e raised to r e raised to I theta plus 1 by r e raised to I theta, r e raised to I theta plus 1 by r e raised to minus I theta, and e raised to I theta is cos theta plus I sin theta, and e raised to minus I theta is cos theta minus I sin theta. So equating real and imaginary parts, we get, it is u equal to r plus 1 by r cos theta and v equal to r minus 1 by r sin theta. Consider equation 1. Now we shall eliminate r and theta from equation 1. To eliminate theta, let us put 1 in the form, that is u by r plus 1 by r equal to cos theta and v by r minus 1 by r equal to sin theta. So squaring and adding, we get, that is u square by r plus 1 by r whole square plus v square by 1 minus r minus 1 by r whole square equal to 1. The right answer should be cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, and the consider this is equation 2. Now to eliminate r, let us put equation 1 in the form u by cos theta equal to r plus 1 by r and v by sin theta equal to r minus 1 by r. Again squaring and subtracting, we get u square by cos square theta minus v square by sin square theta equal to r plus 1 by r whole square minus r minus 1 by r whole square, that is equal to comes 4. This is by simplification. By simplification we get 4. So u square by this 4 means that is 2 square, take this 2 square denominator. So u square by 2 cos theta whole square minus v square by 2 sin theta whole square equal to 1. Consider equation 3. Now since z equal to r e raised to I theta, mod z is r and amplitude of z is theta equal to amplitude z. So mod z equal to r means r equal to root of x square plus y square and theta equal to that is theta equal to tan inverse y by x. So r equal to root of x square y square means r square equal to cos x square plus y square. So this represents a circle with center, origin and radius r in the z plane. So when r is a constant, where r is a constant here, and amplitude of z equal to theta, this implies tan inverse y by x equal to theta or y by x equal to tan theta. This represents a straight line in the z plane when theta is a constant. So now case 1, consider r is a constant. So equation 2 is of the form u square by a square plus v square by b square equal to 1, where a equal to r plus 1 by r, b equal to r minus 1 by r. This represents an equation of ellipse in the w plane with foci plus or minus root of a square minus b square comma 0, and that is equal to plus or minus 2 comma 0, because a square plus a square minus b square, this gives 4, and square root of this one is, that comes 2 comma 0. Since root of a square minus b square is nothing but this is, that is equal to plus or minus 2 comes. Hence we conclude that the circle modular equal to r is a constant in the z plane maps onto an ellipse in the w plane with foci plus or minus 2 comma 0. Case 2, let theta equal to constant, then equation 3 is of the form u square by a square minus v square b square equal to 1, where a is equal to cos theta and b equal to 2 sin theta. This represents a hyperbola in the w plane with foci, that is plus or minus root of a square plus b square comma 0, or that is plus or minus 2 comma 0. Hence we conclude that the straight line passing through the origin in the z plane maps onto a hyperbola in the w plane with foci plus or minus 2 comma 0. That is, the figure should be here, that is in z plane, if the straight line y equal to mx and x square plus y square equal to r square, then in w plane we get, that is equation of ellipse and equation of hyperbola with foci minus 2 comma 0 and 2 comma 0. Hence the solution, and here end of this conformal transformations. So in any 3 discussion one example will come, and here's end of this module also. So okay, thanks to one and all.